Hello guys, it's been a long time since I put up a YouTube video. I've been doing a lot of other things. I've been working on music. I did put up a couple videos about, and I just had pictures there of my my new CD that I'm coming out with. So I've been making videos about that, and I put them up on other channels, but you know, it's kind of don't do as many vlogs anymore, and kind of wish I should. Maybe I should go back to that. But anyway, I've been watching a lot of the intellectual dark web, and if you don't know what that is, well, okay, you know, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, you know, everybody knows Joe Rogan, stuff like that, with his podcast, and I really appreciate that stuff because there's really deep subjects and people get really deep on those discussions, and I really appreciate people like Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson because they seem to want to know what is true, and they're, you know, care more about facts than delusional opinions that a lot of people have these days. And I honestly have friends who have delusional opinions about a lot of things, and I appreciate them as friends, and I treat them with respect. But at the same time, I just don't agree with them on a lot of things, and I just kind of avoid talking about a subject that's going to, you know, trigger them. You know, triggering. I don't want to do that. Even though the whole microaggression thing, it's not too hard to do. So, I've been appreciating the intellectual dark web, and I believe that people should give it a chance, and should give, even especially people who don't agree with them, especially people who are SJWs, because, and I've actually watched some videos where some people, they did have that attitude and they changed. They were like, I was wrong about everything because the facts were presented to them. And sometimes that's what you need. You need the facts presented to you before you can, you know, come to an understanding. Just recently, I had a discussion with somebody about a completely different subject than, you know, the whole SJW thing. But it was about a relationship with his family and how it wasn't good. And a lot of his attitudes I disagreed with. I kept disagreeing with him. I mean, I did it in a way that was, you know, kind, but I disagreed with him. And then he ended up changing in his opinion on, well, kind of changing his opinion, but realizing that he needed to do something to change the situation. And he ended up going and doing that, and he ended up starting to build a relationship with certain family members again. So, and the reason why is because I didn't agree with him. I didn't agree with him on everything. And I believe that sometimes when we disagree with each other, I think that is, even if it's respectfully, I believe, even if we disagree with each other, it benefits us in the long run because it helps us to analyze ourselves, and it helps us to become better. Well, this video is recording a little bit longer than I thought it would. Awesome. Anyway, yeah, so I would suggest, if you're an SJW warrior, and I'm sure a lot of them don't want to be put into that category, but if you have certain beliefs that are in harmony with that ideal and philosophy, I mean, consider giving these people at least a listening ear, and being open-minded, and having humility, and not having bias, because bias is something that can make you unaware of what's really going on. A lot of times the confirmation bias or anchoring bias is something that happens all the time, and people do it without even knowing it. And when you do that, you are pretty much putting up a wall against what is the truth and what's really going on, and you're actually putting up a wall from progressing forward in your own life, and you're kind of fighting against your own cause, and you're becoming involved with certain ideas that you're pretty much supporting certain beliefs that you really don't have, and it's hard to explain in just a few minute video. But reality is, you know, give these people who, you know, the intellectual dark web people, give them a chance, at least look at it with an open mind. and do it unbiased, because bias can make you stupid. Even if you're not stupid, even if you are intelligent, if you have bias, it'll block you from learning a lot of important things that you should learn. So, that being said, and get all the facts before you come to a conclusion about something. If you talk about things that you don't know all the facts about, guess what's going to happen? Then you're going to start defending your position, your ego. You're going to start defending your position, even though you don't know anything about your original position. So, I'd say give the intellectual dark web a chance. I've been really into it, and it's been making me not work on my music recordings as much, but I'm going to have to get back to that because I'm trying to finish my album. Just wanted to put up a video because I haven't in a long time. And it's about time I did. So, peace and love. Maybe I'll put a couple links below for my music or whatever. Yeah, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro. I appreciate those guys. There's a lot of others too, but they're the main ones I usually listen to, and people on the Joe Rogan show and stuff like that. But it's something that I think people who might disagree with them should at least consider. Peace, loving kitty cats.